When it gets him again,
hold. Yep, you see that flag come out? You see that flag come out? Chrisean's doing a great job of blocking downfield, being really aggressive, trying to turn her shoulders to get that block sealed and solidified. But as you can see there was a tug on the jersey. This touchdown is going to be called back because one of the biggest plays in this game gets taken back because of Chrisean's penalty. Not to say that it's a huge deal, but I want you guys to know this will be the most clear and concise channel if you want the drama between these content creators, the Chriseanimals and Hot Tea Hot Chocolate and the Donat, I believe it's Donat Show, which is technically a Chrisean hater channel. There was beef between these two content creators tonight, and I will explain to you who came out on top. One individual actually took Chrisean out of the game and made her take her focus off of the game, which is a huge no-no. Remember why we're there. We're not there to talk about drama and all this extracurricular activity. We are there for football. So that's what we're going to do here is we're going to actually see how did Chrisean do in her first game. I got all her highlights here. I want to go ahead and complete this frame here by showing you this is a really good hustle play, but you have to know the rules of the game. As soon as the referee sees the jersey tug outside of the clavicle area, once they see the jersey tug outside of the shoulder pads, the ref is going to throw that every time.
Go, there you go. There we go. We're still on, They called that shit back.
They got Chrisean blocking in the back. Chrisean holding.
Fortunately, that touchdown.
Hustle out. Come on.
Looks to be called back by a flag.
Now, the coach is about to come over here and talk to her, but one cardinal rule is that anytime you're in between them white lines, it don't matter if the coach wants to see you on the sideline, you're getting out from the huddle to your position, you never walk on the field. As soon as you hit that white line and now you're on the 100-yard field within those white lines, you sprint or jog to every single station. So I don't know if you heard that guy in the stands say, yeah, get on it, Chrisean, like run, because that is the standard law of practice in football. We don't walk on the field.
Got called for holding.
You see that? Did you see that? Exactly what I was telling you about. They saw that tug of the jersey. That's what gives the referee legal right to throw the flag. Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna reveal my hand, but Hot Tea Hot Chocolate, I'm stopping this video periodically so it can be used under fair use. If I get a copyright strike on this video, I will rebuke your claim, and the copyright strike will end up on your page, and you can have your channel taken down if you want to play these funny games, because after what I saw in this live, you like to play those funny games, ma'am. So this is being used under fair use and under the fair use guidelines. I'm just giving my review of the collection of contents, and in doing so, this video falls 100% under the fair use guidelines. Let's continue.
Yes, he tried to sling her around. It's it's a rookie mistake.
You see that? You see how it's a very small detail, but as she's walking either to the sideline or back to the huddle with her team, you jog it out. Jog it off the field or jog it out to your team. This shows, and this is why football is the best sport of all time, there is no question about it, is because it's such a team sport that I can also show you that the other team, even though they lost 28-0, they were specifically game planning for Chrisean. Every time she got the rock, she had the middle linebacker spying her, and then she had another additional defender spying her. So it's not like basketball where one man and one woman can take over the game like Caitlin Clark. No, football is a ultimate team game. You'll see some flashes from her, but Chrisean also hurt her ankle early in the game, and you can see her favoring her ankle as well. So I love this for individuals that don't know about the game, because football is the best sport for showing team camaraderie and how you will work as a team.
It's just this.
Where's the stroller at?
He looks so cute right there.
Got Junior over here.
Why y'all didn't bring the stroller so you can sit in the stroller?
That's all we got.
Now hold on, I don't want to make a mountain out of a molehill. Did you hear Papa Porter there? This is all... Hey, damn, as I'm making a video about Chrisean. If you listen to what he said just now, he said this is all he's got. Not that we left the stroller at home, this is all we brought. No, he said this is all we got. So unfortunately, this is where we have to hold Chrisean accountable. Why is it then, Chrisean, that you own a $50,000 binky you got made, that pendant and chain you got made as a symbol for your first child, worth $50,000, but your son doesn't have a stroller? I do want to highlight one more thing. I believe this baby's starting to look a lot more normal each time I see it. One thing I will bring to the equation and bring to the table is when we turn and you look at Junior's eyes, not to say that anything's wrong with this, but this is why people are saying he's blind. Count 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000 with Junior with his eyes open. Tell me how many times he's blinked. I'll give you a hint. I have yet to see Junior blink on video. So I'm not going to self-diagnose anyone because I don't have my degree in that field, so I'm out of my wheelhouse. But not blinking for this amount of time, there's got to be something going on. So what I would do is I would do eye tracking exercises with my baby. Take a tennis ball, put it at the top left of his head, put it at the top right. See if the eyes track the object. Has she done any of these type of eye-hand coordination skills at home? Has she been putting in the work at home? This is why we should never stop questioning her parenting. Count the seconds.
Where's the stroller at?
Got Junior over here.
Why y'all didn't bring the stroller so you can sit in the stroller?
Okay, we're not going to make a big deal about it because at the end of the day, this is a baby. I counted 14 1,000. And in that, I blinked, I think, 5 times. We blink every 2 seconds. So how does a baby go 14 seconds without blinking, guys? I don't want people to get defensive. I'm asking just a logical question. I don't care who the baby is. It could be my baby. I'm going to want to question that, and I'm going to want to look into that more. But if anyone has an answer for that, could you please leave it in the comments? Because I don't want to come off as somebody who's a know-it-all. I love additional comments in my comment section for further clarity. But I know you guys see that. Let's continue.
That's all we got.
Number 9. I put this clip in here simply because, listen, Chrisean Rock would be a star on her own on this football team, but Marsh on defense and this number 9, this little shifty running back, she cold. She cold. So that I understand why she's a starter. She's shifty. She cold.
Let's go, War!
Let's go, Kickers! Get aggressive!
Let's go. This should be. Yep.
Let's go! Let's go!
I think she got it.
Get it in there! Power! Get it in there! Get it in there!
Now, this is subtle too. I mean, she's a celebrity, so we're breaking down little things that are just I mean, we're breaking down women's football right now, tackle football. So, Chrisean, thank you, man. This is tight because now we're bringing T and football into one. Who would have thunk it? This is awesome. But this is why I tell you, football is a very team-oriented game. And when I've played with players like this, I've played with star players. I played with players in the NFL. I played with actual Hall of Famers actually as well. And it's very easy to see a captain, a leader, from a selfish individual. And I'm just going to show you a specific instance where if you're not the one that scores, but your teammate scores, you should be you should innately want to celebrate with your team like you scored, because at the end of the day, that touchdown is leading to us winning. Winning is the ultimate goal of the game. So look at Chrisean's teammates when she had to block on this play versus her attitude. Let's just take a quick look really fast. You see her blocking? Boom. Yeah, we have her celebrating. We have her celebrating. We have Chrisean popping the chin strap off already. I've played with players like this, so I can see it right away. I don't want to make it a huge deal, but that's why I love this game, is because you can tell the selfish players and the selfish individuals. You could tell someone who's a actual team player and selfless. That's why this is the best game of all time. It's very easy to see a captain, a leader, from a selfish individual. Life lessons. It is the perfect game for that. So if you mothers and even fathers or anybody who sees this is not a fan of football, this should show you that it teaches you so many valuable tools that you can take on and learn in life. So if you want to put your kids in a sport, I would say definitely football.
Touchdown, Kelly Ward.
Why you get back to little mini?
Meanwhile, we got Junior checking it out. Checking out everybody, y'all. It's cold out here.
We aren't going to touch on it for more than just a second, but I counted 17 seconds, and I don't know if you guys saw it before, but there has been absolutely 0 blinks in 32 seconds. I would love a doctor to chime in. What the hell is going on? He looks so cute in that. He looks so cute. That's considered basically a bassinet, right? I mean, I don't care if, he doesn't have a stroller, if he has a stroller. What I do care about is seeing Chrisean Rock warming up like this, with a $50,000 binky bouncing up and down on her chest that was bouncing up and down on Junior's head while they're in Walmart. That's a heavy chain. So you had all that metal bouncing on top of your son's head. If you don't have the necessary items and this is all you have and you haven't purchased a stroller, I might have to put you in a category that's not very favorable, Chrisean. That's the only criticism I can give you.
It has to be coming to Chrisean this time. It's coming to Chrisean this time. This way. Come on, Rock. It should be coming to Rock this way.
Not this way.
Get loose.
They want her. Gang tackle for Sean.
They are playing with a really, really small football. I think that's like a Yaffle football that they use for youth football. That's not even not even half the size of a normal football. But what I will say is that the coach is very predictable. So if Chrisean hasn't got the ball in like 3 or 4 plays, the defense is keying on Chrisean getting the rock on that play, and they're all eyes on Chrisean. That they're just keying on number one. We know she's going to get it, and so they swarmed her. There's nothing really she can do about that unless they run like a counter and they fake something else, which I'll show you later in this video. They fake and like they're going to run the counter, And then they could have pitched it to Chrisean because they had the whole defense flowing in one direction. What I want to show you guys here is that was halftime. And so now that's why they're kicking off. It's not because they scored and now they're kicking off. No, that was the end of the half, and now they're kicking off for the second half. So Chrisean's got the one hold, the one little icy run, this run that got stuffed on the goal line. So she's doing fairly well. But you could tell that she needs to play herself into shape. She's not giving like daps to her teammates and all that because she's winded. She's gassed. She's completely out of shape. So once she gets back in shape, she'll be able to be a little bit more, you know, bubbly, jumpy, and more, you know what I mean? But right now, she's barely able to breathe.
Shine.
Oh wait, we both got down. Back up.
We get hurt. We your quarterback.
You see that little hit?
She didn't score. She said, I had one job.
I'm your quarterback.
See, that number 9 is a dog.
Offside.
Speaking to her fans.
Offside. 15.
Now, I want to ask you guys one question. We're not going to stop here for too long. We'll get back to the highlights. But what makes me sad about the Chrisean and Blueface situation is that this football thing is supposed to be something that Chrisean Rock takes for herself, utilizes for herself to make herself better. Every other player on this team has their own last name on the back of their jersey. So what Chrisean's doing in this moment, guys, I don't want you to emulate Chrisean. Chrisean is not a role model. She specifically said she's not out to be a role model because she's not. What she's doing right here is she has taken the joy and excitement of doing something and putting her last name on the back of that jersey. And she's replaced it with Blueface. All that satisfaction, she's taken it outside of herself to give this moment to a man that doesn't care that you're in this moment. Do you see the back of the jersey, and do you see why? Take a look at this.
Didn't get a video of.
Not only is Blueface represented once at this game, not once, but twice. Why isn't Blueface's dad wearing a Chrisean jersey? Like, what is going on? This is not fair to her, and she doesn't even care because she is the one that is, and she's the one on the front line wanting it to be this way. Your pop out there ripping Blueface, you out there ripping Blueface. Who's out there ripping for you? That's the problem I have, Chrisean, is you need to find yourself. You are not finding self by giving this moment to somebody that this moment is yours, girl. Take it for you. Take that off of the back of your jersey and put your last name. This needs to be the Rock show. This ain't the Blueface show. He's in jail. He's in prison. You need to act like you're the prize. You're out. You're free. He needs to be begging and calling you. The reason he called you off of that jail phone right before his court hearing was to check on you to see if you were going to pull up, pop up, because he doesn't know. That's all he did. I'm telling you from a male's perspective. It wasn't like, oh, hey, Blue, da-da-da. No, he called to keep tabs. Is she going to be there at my court thing? Oh, you're already here? Oh, fuck. And he hung up, and you aired him out because that was a phone that he wasn't even supposed to have. So you ratted on it. You basically self-snitched, and you ratted him out without even knowing it because you recorded the fact that he's got a way of communicating with you when the guards and all the faculty, they know exactly when release times are and exactly when lockdown times are. So when they go back and they say, oh, 322, how was Blueface on the phone? They're in lockdown. Very easy to prove, Chrisean. So you aired the man out to gain some clout.
It was on live, though. Chrisean's winning.
We won't hang out too long in this topic. What I want you to realize, guys, is that the more masculine a woman becomes, the more manly their mind frame becomes. She did the pose as the man, correct? So I in my mind, when she made that movement, I was like, yeah, imagine celebrating, looking up in the crowd, and then turning my ass to the crowd and spreading my ass cheeks. Like a man that likes a penetration activity would like. I don't say pause. I don't say no diddy. Because if you've ever heard the Jadakiss line, a real man doesn't have to say pause or no diddy. That's facts. Imagine if I did that. I'm a man, but I'm reversing roles and celebrating using the adverse of what a man does and what a female does. You see what I'm saying? This is weird activity that I can't really wrap my head around. But that's why it's very important that we stick to a traditional mindset of a man and a woman come together as one, and we keep that hierarchy somewhat intact.
Period. Not these soft ass bitches.
Fuck with the energy though. Hey, she was flying all over the field too. I'm gonna do a march on
Hold
her.
on, wait. Chrisean got the ball. That girl want to score. Get up off her. Y'all better get up off of her.
It's hard to see out the peripheral. That's
She
what
ain't
happens.
fragile. She can take a hit.
Let's go.
That girl cold with it. That girl cold with it. Stop playing with it. There's a smiley on.
I love seeing this. See Chrisean back there, like.
These people right here.
Oh, who?
I'm trying to get they live. How many people on there?
It's not that many right now. I don't.
They tell them to come to my live. It's 667 people. They missing the party.
Okay.
They
How
missing
you gonna
the party.
take my? How you gonna?
Because they worrying about the wrong shit.
All right, so in between the football game, what I like about having messy people at the games and messy people that really care about this shit is that there are people that overstep their boundaries, and there's going to be little fights and tiffs and little micro climates and micro beefs within this scenario, because it's like you either got to be a Chriseanimal or you got to be a Stewie head, or you have to be a blue, crack fiend. I don't know. I don't know what you got to be. But at the end of the day, I love seeing these mini tiffs, and what I have noticed is that Hot Tea Hot Chocolate has barely enough clout to even call it that. She's already let it consume her. She's already trying to take people off of my guy's live right here. I've never seen this guy. I'm subbing to this man's channel. Even though I'm more of a team Chrisean because I love seeing the underdog win. I'm actually team Donat, I believe his name is. Watch the composure this man has when this woman obviously goes overboard.
They say you be talking about Chrisean. You be talking about Chrisean?
I talk about everybody.
What you be saying about her?
Everything.
Like what?
Good.
Oh, okay. As long as it's good. As long as it's good.
I mean, I do satire. My job is to make sure people laugh.
Oh, okay. You ain't bashing her or Junior though, right?
No.
Hang on, Hot Tea Hot Chocolate. He prefaced what he said by saying he is a satire channel. Do you know what that means? That means he can emulate South Park. South Park makes fun of their characters 24/7. It's a humiliation ritual throughout the whole entire show. When you provide the context that you are a satire channel, nothing is off limits, ma'am. I'm going to show you later in this video that this woman breaks the law and thinks that she's in her right to do so. And tells everyone now that she's gang affiliated. Watch this crap. Tuck that ball, Chrisean. She ran dude over ran shorty over right there. Was still up. I had to pause it like that because it's happening so fast you can't even tell what's going on. It looks like she fumbles, but she actually is very slippery as a running back.
Get up off of her. Help her up. She okay? Oh, it's one of y'all soft ass players again.
Yeah, and I will reiterate that too. Because it's a lower level of play and these women are out of shape, it's still week 1. I think there was 8 injuries. There are 8 injury timeouts during this game. And this woman, I appreciate the content, but you need to learn the game because we missed a lot of highlights because she doesn't even know where the ball or the play is going on. Like, she doesn't have any concept of how the football game works. So she's like recording a center when the center's job is just to hike it to the quarterback and then the play starts and it's way across the other side of the field. But I appreciate you getting us some content though, boo.
He ain't clout chasing.
Boom, touchdown, let's go.
Number 12, Priscilla Gardner, breaks multiple tackles on her way to the end zone.
Why you scared?
Cause you Chrisean Rock #1 fan, and they said that you come after people and everything. I'm scared.
Scared of you? Scared of me for what?
People said you gonna call the police, SWAT, docs, and do all
Baby, I don't call the police. I ain't no snitch. I'm a crip.
We gonna be cool.
I ain't no snitch. I'm a crip. I'm a crip, like her baby daddy.
Number 11,
I ain't no snitch. Yes. And y'all supporting somebody that's standing here talking about me, and then when I walk up and ask him directly, he's saying no. Y'all support fake ass shit. Boy, don't put that on me. Don't do it. Don't put no phone on me. Don't put no phone on me.
Hey, can I have my phone? What's up?
Don't put no phone on me.
What are you doing?
I want to let this ride out.
No. What fuck is you talking about? Yeah, fuck him on everything.
Okay. In a vacuum right here, this woman has committed a crime because if that's $1,000, let's say iPhone 15 Pro, she knocks it out of dude's hands. It breaks. It completely shatters. That is now a $1,000 crime. You now have Chrisean turning around, taking her attention away from the football game because you're getting gaslit by your comment section because of the itty bitty little amount of clout that you have because you're recording Chrisean at the game. Shorty, you are in way over your head. You have lost all your credibility in 1 week. In 1 week. You got gaslit and you got puppeteered by your own chat. This is pitiful.
I didn't slap shit. That shit.
Hot tea, hot chocolate. Can we even trust that your content is real? You are a fucking liar. You just lied. We saw you knock the phone out of his hand. Can you guys trust liars? She just lied to everyone's face. I would suggest being very hesitant subscribing to a channel that blatantly lies to your face and can't even accept the fact that she has done something wrong. Ma'am, you have character issues. You need to figure that out.
Flu, I didn't slap anything. I don't.
Liar.
Who slapped your phone?
Period. Clock it, boo.
I did not slap.
Period. Clock it, boo. I'm watching his live. You are getting gaslit, ma'am. But you're not intelligent enough to see what's going on. Period. Clock it, boo. Like, yeah, commit another crime. Clock it.
Your phone flew out of your hand. Keep recording.
Watch this guy.
Keep recording me. Keep recording me.
I don't want to
keep recording me. Keep recording me. Keep recording me. I'm telling you, stop recording me. For real. Stop recording people without their permission.
Yo.
Don't record me without my permission. I do. I want all the smoke because y'all be wanting smoke online. I want it in person. What's up?
Now, that was the little exchange. I wanted to show you how calm and composed This gentleman is. I would like to everyone subscribe to his channel. I'm gonna get his channel name. I'm gonna put it in the chat. He's smiling. When he just got his phone, he got severely disrespected by this woman who is on her pedestal because she can interact with her chat like, oh yeah, he's messy, he's this. Shorty, you have no idea if they're telling you the truth. You're believing something that you can't prove as facts. That guy was very, 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 very calm and collected. I like that guy. He's able to talk shit on Chrisean. Like I said, if it's a satire channel, that is specifically what it's for. When you claim, and as a content creator, if you claim that you are a satire channel, it protects you by law that these things can't be taken as slander. Do you understand? When you say satire, there's an underlying connotation that you will be making fun of them. It's going to be like South Park. South Park is classified as satire. So it's very cut and dry that what we're doing here is just to make people laugh. You didn't listen to him when he first told you that, did you? But not only did you reveal that you're gang affiliated in the same set as Blueface, and now you told everyone you're affiliated when no one knew you were affiliated, you lied to us, and you can easily get manipulated by people you don't even know. I would just say Donat Show 1, Hot Tea Hot Chocolate 0. It's not the end of the world, but I would hope you would clean up your act because Chrisean has turned around 3 to 4 times already, taking her attention off of the game to mess with you. That's a no-no.
I don't have any. Oh, I do got
Number 9 is Colwood. I like those hamstrings. He's nice.
She looks so cute. Oh, her ankle.
Chrisean right there actually looking like a strong safety. What's his name from USC? He was a hitter too. I can't remember his name, but she over there looking like a strong safety, low key. She looked the part.
Screenshot.
And do you realize if Chrisean cleans up her act and actually does this full force and kind of takes away from the delusion and invests in herself, put Chrisean Rock on the back of that jersey, girl. I know you're going to see this video. You are the reason why we're watching contact football. You are the Caitlin Clark of football. Understand your worth, Chrisean, please. I know you didn't get any touches. It's 26-0, fourth quarter, only 42 seconds left. But Chrisean has now came over twice. There's going to be one more event that happens where you have taken her away from the time you are on the sideline. If you're not in the game and you want to get in the game and you haven't got your touches and you haven't scored, you are glued to the coach's hip because they're like, yo, Rock, get in there. We're going to throw you a toss. She's over here bullshitting with you, and what that's doing is taking her away from the game. The coach is like, where's Rock? I want to get her to the Rock. She's over there fucking with you. This is deeper than what you even think it is, shorty. You have no idea what this game, the type of clarity it can provide. You are a distraction.
Pass to number 11 for
Chrisean.
For a game of 4.
See this weird ass shit? Mutant lives. You're telling her about oh boy in the building and the confrontation y'all are having. That's why you muted the live right here. You didn't want to alert.
Yeah, I had to mute.
Like, see that? Guys, that's messy. And when you pan up, guess what? The other running back got the ball and is about to score. See that? Mrs. Soon-to-be Porter, we don't even know if that's going to be the case, but you're just hoping that it will be. You took Mrs. Porter away. That's actually, yeah, she's Miss Porter. You took her away from the action of the game to talk bullshit, to talk tea. What are you clocking? There's 42 seconds left in the game. She needs to be clocking the amount of time left in this game. You are a disgrace. This is not what you need to be doing. You're mixed up in the wrong stuff, sweetie. She had it muted for a reason, of course.
Rock is fine.
She's got actually no, I don't think she's fine. It looks like she is favoring the left ankle, and that left ankle, you see it looks like a boot on there. She got a high ankle sprain, and they've double wrapped her leg so she can. What they're doing is eliminating the dorsiflexion of her ankle so she doesn't make it worse. But she's already favoring it. As you can see, the right one's fine. The left one is very, 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 very sensitive right now, especially with those high ankle sprains. But what Chrisean needs to realize is the low top cleats, get them out of there. Get you some Cam Newtons or something that laces up, and get the ASO figure 8 ankle brace. It's not foolproof, but it's damn near foolproof, and you will not have any ankle issues.
Yeah, I met Junior. Didn't see him because he was in the back, so she was looking for him. But Jay had him. They was like kind of back where she couldn't see him. Just goes to show you how good of a parent she is.
Guys, and that's why it's very good to side on like where I am on the spectrum. I'm not so hardcore. It's like Trump, Biden. If you're one hardcore, left or right, it skews your perception of reality. You just said that she's such a good parent because she's hiding her child away and nobody can find the child, find him. I mean, you're living in a delusional state. You need to be right in the middle where you can hold both parties accountable, and you just look at the facts.
Whatever. Send me the link.
Yeah, thank you for your hard work, Hot Tea, Hot Chocolate. You're the reason we got this content. But yeah, you can tell, look how she's favoring it when she walks. Look at this link.
Send me the link.
Watch this. Ooh, it's tender.
Bust down, Tatiana. I want to see you bust down.
Sir, move over.
I mean, this is pretty much it. The game's about to be over. They're going to celebrate the win. They got the goose egg. One thing she said is, can't stop you stop recording me. You can't be recording me. I'm going to put up a document right here. I want to show you guys that under the invasion of privacy laws, there is one statute you have to look at, and it's called REP. In a public venue, it's public property because it's a stadium, you are pretty much able to record in this venue 100% of the time. I could follow you around with the camera everywhere until you get like to the women's or men's bathroom, whichever gender you are. At that point, you have a implied standard of privacy, and that's obviously illegal, but this is a public venue, so you are not granted or gifted any reasonable expectation of privacy. It's a public venue on public property, state-owned land. You have no rights when it comes to privacy or the Fourth Amendment. None. So study up before you start, you basically lose everything you've built already. I'm putting this out right now to go follow that other man that held his composure when he got his phone slapped out of his hand by this ghetto bird. If this is, Rock needs to separate herself, and anyone watching this, Hot Tea Hot Chocolate is a liability and a loose cannon. She's a crip now, so she'll shoot first and ask questions later. Just like Blueface, huh?
Good job, guys. Let's go.
You see how football's a team game. They tried to get Chrisean her touches to get in the end zone. They wanted to. The coaches actually put plays in practice to get her in the end zone. They were just too predictable when she didn't get the rock, and now it's third down. All eyes are on number one. That's why her runs got stuffed, and she was obviously nursing the injury, so she's not able to cut. And she's still a little bit overweight. She's still a little bit too heavy. It looks good in the pads. She's filling out, and like, it looks good, but as far as a performance standpoint, she needs to lose about 15 pounds. She needs to, if she wants a true videographer, I thought she actually was doing this for a reality show. I don't see any reality cameras out there doing a secondary filming with nice production style cameras. So I'm actually a little shocked, because I thought she went the football route because she had maybe a deal with Zeus or another private TV organization that was going to do maybe a rollout and have it be linked to this football game. But I don't know if you guys see, but you would see cameras. Is this a camera right here? Let's see. Hold on. I'm thinking that maybe this guy right here is he. So there could be a production crew. If there is, thank God. I want her to get some revenue off of this and not just have this choppy camera worth of stuff, because it looks like she's just out of shape. Once she gets in a little bit better shape, she's going to be trucking the girls, and she's going to have the stamina to keep going and going and going. And then with her athletic ability, she's going to be a force. I fuck with this shit, bro. She's the Caitlin Clark of this shit, bro. Put some respect on her name and start cleaning up your act, Hot Tea Hot Chocolate, because you got punked. You got completely embarrassed and came out your frame. What? Because you got puppeteered. You got Geppettoed by your own chat. As you can see, it was strictly highlights with a little bit of Junior. I'll do better at just strictly getting you guys the content you want to see. Please leave your comments, your recommendations, and anything that you have on your mind in the comments. I would love your feedback. I love every single one of you guys that's popped in and stayed to this part and this long in the video. God bless. Take care, and I'll see you soon. It's J.V, and everything about us is blue collar, and we gets it out the mud. Stay tuned.